Alright guys, so for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Tori, and my partner's name is Liz, and we have decided that we are going to make a documentary of sorts for the next at least a year. We're gonna just film. Basically what we're trying to do is it's mainly for me because I am trying to improve my financial situation and do it in, unique ways. And I have some goals set up that I want to accomplish, and Liz is just kind of along for the ride. But I wanted to kind of show you guys what we're wanting to do. So I wrote some notes, and this is just a start, so I'm sure it'll change and I'll add stuff or whatnot. But for now, so at the end of next year, and I might go longer than that, but just for now, at the end of next year, I want to have at least $5,000 in my emergency fund alone. That's not including my bank account. That's just, emergency fund. I want to have at least half of my debt paid. And when I say debt, I mean like, hospital bills and stuff like that have went into collections, because I don't have a car payment. My car's paid for, so I don't really have any debt like that. But, for other purposes like my hospital bills and stuff like that. I wrote down some strategies here. We are going to try to spend no more than $30 a week on groceries. Hopefully it won't even be that much, but we'll see. And we're gonna make our own cleaning supplies and detergent, which we've already made the detergent and it ended up being pretty cool. So we thought we would try to make like the cleaning supplies too. If we need clothes, we're just gonna buy them at a thrift shop, but we're not gonna buy them unless they're needed. On my days off, I probably can't read this really well, my camera's not super awesome, but on my days off, I've decided that I'm gonna find, ways to get extra cash, pick up some change, do odd jobs, just find cool and, unique ways to kind of build up my emergency fund and / get extra, cash or whatnot. Also, I want to try to do some volunteer work if I'm not doing that. So, basically, that's what we're looking at, and so we're gonna get started. Alright, so in our attempts to keep our grocery bill under $30 a week, and hopefully it won't be, even that, but for now, we're budgeting $30 a week for groceries, and that's 2 of us. So we're going to attempt this couponing thing, and everybody raves about it. And I used to work at Harris Teeter, so I know that it works for some people. So we'll see. But just the basics, because I'm still learning, and so I won't know a whole lot just yet. But just some basics. You have to have your inserts. So I unfortunately just have the one because I'm just starting. So from this paper, I only have this one, and the only reason I have this one is because it happened to be left over laying on the counter, and we were going to throw it away. So you have to have your inserts, and like I said, we're using couponmom.com. We also use Southern Saver. Seems to be a good one, but it was just a little harder to explain for this, for this purpose. But, and I'm not going to try to zoom this in because this camera unfortunately doesn't focus very well without a magnifying glass, and I don't have that. But anyway, so once you get to couponmom.com, there are a bunch of tabs, and you'll see them when you go there. The second one here says grocery deals by state, or you can go here. It's the same thing, and this is the one that I use. So I'm actually just going to click on that. And then a list of all the states comes up here, and obviously you can't see them on my camera because they're not working. But so I'm in North Carolina, so I'm going to scroll down here and click North Carolina. And then it'll come up with the stores, and you can just choose the store of your preference. And just for, you know, simplicity, I'm gonna hit Walmart. And you can scroll down then, and it will give you, in this far left corner over here, you'll have boxes. And, you know, once again, you'll see that when you go to the website. You'll have boxes, and then you'll have the date of the insert, this guy here. It'll tell you which one it came out of. That's the next thing here. Then there's another column right beside that, and that says which one it came out of, because you have Red Plum, Procter & Gamble sometimes, and then there's another one that I can't remember the name of, but sometimes they're all three in your newspaper, your Sunday paper, and sometimes they are, there's just Red Plum and Procter & Gamble. And then you'll have the description of the product here, and then here is how much the manufacturer coupon is, how many items you have to buy to get the coupon, and this column is the sale price of the item in the store, and then the final price you'll pay after you use the coupon. And then finally, the percent that you saved. These in red are actually profits. So like this first one, you can't see. Actually, when you use this coupon on this item, you're going to make $1.03. If the store does this. Some stores, I know like Harris Teeter, doesn't allow you to make money on the product. So they will just make it free for you. So basically you go through and you see, you know, you make a list, you check the boxes over here and make your list. You'll go down to the very bottom, and then this one says display selected deals. So you'll click that, and then it'll bring up the list, and you can print that off. And if I understand this correctly, there's some like this one here. This actually in this blueprint that you can't see, it says printable coupon. So you can actually click that, and it will bring up the coupon for you to print. And that's the way that I'm understanding it anyway. So then you print your list off. You go back to your insert. You cut the coupons out that you need. And then you hopefully have an okay shopping list, and you're gonna save a bunch of money. And then my plan is to just go through, I'll probably shop at Walmart, probably shop at Target, Harris Teeter, only because they double coupons a lot, and Kroger obviously because now they're merged. And then there's also a tab on here that I actually didn't get to show you, but I'm not going to turn the camera back around because it doesn't focus, but it's a freebie, and you can click on that and it'll give you the freebies for the week, like the coupons that give you the items for free and what store they're at. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to hopefully come up with an awesome shopping list.
Is something like, oh, you didn't want to donate it or something?
Look at these. Since we're going to be doing a lot of skiing this year, we needed Liz some skis and some boots, and she got them for...
These are my ski boots. They're $6. $6.
So that's $6 on the ski boots, and the skis were 15.
These are my skis. They were $15.
So awesome. This is my snowboard that I did not get a deal on, really. But I also bought this before we're going to do this thing. So. Alright, we're going dumpster diving for the first time in our experiment.
Done before though?
We did it once before, and we got some pretty cool stuff, some lettuces and tomatoes, and what else we get?
It's packaged fruit.
Some packaged fruit. And what else do we get?
We got like fruit and stuff. Well, some produce.
Lots of produce. But hope we find some other cool stuff tonight. And we'll see. Alright, the Friendly Food Line. Alright, so this is what we got from the Friendly Food Line. The first stop we made so far, we have 3 potatoes, this green pepper, absolutely nothing's wrong with. Actually, there's like one little soft spot on it. That's why they threw it out. I'm sure because I used to work in produce. And 2 things of mushrooms, which the reason that they threw these guys out was because the date was on, well, I can't find it now. But anyway, it was like, it went out today. And then this lettuce here, this spring mix, I threw it out because, as you can see, today is the 6th, and this goes out of date tomorrow. So they actually threw this out, a couple days early, or a day early, but it's because it has like a couple brown leaves in it. If nothing else, we have something to feed the guinea pig. Alright, it's awesome. So we went dumpster diving tonight, like we said, and Liz is enjoying some of our yogurt that we got out of the dumpster. So there's our roommate Shannon. So we're gonna show you kind of some of the stuff we got. We got all this yogurt that is only like a couple days out of date, and Shannon says it's fine to eat, for a few days out of date. We got some of this lettuce here, and we also got this awesome Parmesan cheese that isn't bad until, where'd you find that at? On there. I was like, oh, it's January 31st of next year, and it is November right now, so still sealed. We got these flavored dips or cream cheese spreads that are a little bit out of date but not bad. Some corn, some potatoes, a green pepper, a kiwi. This Lunchable isn't bad until like next year sometime. This pizza, frozen pizza. We got some mushrooms, and we had some oranges. We had to pick a couple of the bad ones out, but we ended up with 5 that were really good. And this orange juice isn't bad until December 23rd, so that's over a month away, but there was one in the package that had a hole in it, so that's why they were in there. We got a shit ton of waffles and some biscuits that are not out of date, but they have a dent here in the can, so that's why they were thrown out. We got some chicken quesadillas, some squash, and I think that's...
Trash bags.
Oh, we got a bunch of trash bags. See the trash bags? A whole roll of trash bags. Shannon finally opened her flowers too that she got like a week ago. What about the hot dog buns?
Hamburger buns. Oh,
hamburger buns. We got hamburger buns too. So, yeah. So that was our first experience dumpster diving. Do you have anything you want to say?
Woo!
Okay. Hope is not impressed at all. Not at all.